Good morning, friends. Today we shall continue our ethics series, and the topic is ethics versus social norms. But before that, we shall see what is quote for the day. Gandhiji's seven deadly sins. I hope you have already come across this. We can use these lines in different answers according to other context of the question and also in essay. So let's see. Wealth without work, pleasure without conscience, knowledge without character, commerce without morality, science without humanity, worship without sacrifice, politics without principle. I expect you to remember so that we can use this in multiple cases, and also you can give explanation in the case study also and give justification based on this Gandhiji's seven deadly sins. So let's get into the topic. So, what are these social norms? These are basically informal rules that govern behavior in groups, behavior of an individual in groups and societies. These norms means people's standards, whereas ethics was based on ethical established standards which are universal. The reason why I have left this empty is we have to relate these social norms with ethics and write that column. Okay, we will slowly build that. And over a period of time, what does this happen? The social norms like traditions, customs, how to behave, live, talk, marry become established standards. And these are not necessarily always rational. Sometimes they are largely based on social, cultural, religious, and also other such factors. For example, we we give due importance to Atiti Devo Bhava. That is, a good reception for any guest is like important social norms, and seeing him off while leaving is also a social norm. And this can also be a value, but not all social norms are values, because values are very broad and universal, and these social norms are like local values, whereas values are very broad, universal. So every society has different social norms related to relationship between family members and relatives, and the relationship between people and society, and also related to cultural practices. For example, we have US slavery, which was ethical before the Civil War, but now it is illegal and also unethical. And also, we have caste system in India. This is a system based on the social stratification, and it has evolved into several divisions over a period of time, and it is still a social norm in India. And some all and not all social norms are irrational and objective, but few are there which are rational and also objective at times, but these are largely moral. And therefore it is wrong to say that ethics is based on some social norms. Rather, ethics does take some aspects of social norms. In fact, human dignity, respect, duty, love, compassion, tolerance are largely derived from social norms. Okay, we will see a table and understand what is a social norm that is ethical and what is that social norm which is unethical. For example, in I'll zoom this a bit more. In Indian society, peace, tolerance is a social norm which is also ethical, right? Whereas we have dowry system, gender bias, caste system. These are social norms but are unethical. And if we see the Western society, liberty, freedom are social norms as well as they are ethical. And social norm that is unethical in Western society is racism, which still exists today. And all other societies in general, social norm is respect for other human beings, which is also ethical. Whereas the social norm that is unethical is discrimination. We see discrimination based on race, ethnicity, etc. Right? So I hope you have understood today's session, and in next session we shall see what is a conclusion of all the previous discussions, and we shall see in the upcoming sessions, chapter wise discussion and with relevant examples. And before that, we will also see theory part, like what is deontology, what is teleology, etc. Thank you. I hope you have enjoyed this session.